This is part 2 of my assessment of what I call algorithmic censorship. This time, instead of looking at YouTube, I've just gone on to type the name of Marina Abramovic into a search engine. In this case, the most notorious and infamous and prominent one, that is Google. So I typed her name in, and you would expect that the first things that would come up would be, because most of the people who are interested in Marina Abramovic, let's be honest, are the kind of people who are, whether you like it or not, whether you like them or not, whether you think they're just crazy, kooky, dangerous people, or whether they actually have a point in the kind of things that they discuss. Either way, if the algorithm was just left to do its thing on its own, you can bet your bottom dollar that the first things that would come up about Marina Abramovic would be things that would say, look at this strange Podesta letter that was found in the WikiLeaks files that was exposed in 2016. Look at this weird satanic ritual that she's proposing, called spirit cooking. Look at her connections to Pizzagate. Look at this magazine cover where she's holding a goat's head in a really creepy way. Look at this one where she's got her hands over this boy's face in this really creepy way, and so forth and so on. These are the main. This is the main interest concerning Marina Abramovic. Since November of 2016. Now, before November of 2016, yeah, it would be fair to say that the only people who knew about or cared about Marina Abramovic would be these hoity-toity, avant-garde people who run in high-level art circles, quote-unquote circles, and so forth. But anyway, if we scroll down after we type in Marina Abramovic, the first things that come up, her Facebook page. She's still on Facebook? Are you kidding me? Okay, then there's something about her some artistic gallery. Then now this is different from before. We do have one thing up about why is Marina Abramovic the subject of a Satanism something or other controversy. And you can tell what kind of article this is going to be, where it says, explained why right-wing outlets think she is in a cult. So is Marina Abramovic really a Satanist? You can tell that this is a quote-unquote debunking article. But at least it's there. At least there's something there addressing the matter, addressing the issue, addressing the controversy. This is different from a couple of years ago when I got on and typed in Marina Abramovic. There were no articles like this to be found. And I bet there won't be many more. Okay. So MoMA Interactive Exhibitions. MoMA is the Museum of Modern Art. I guess is where she's had exhibits before. Marina Abramovic biography. Okay, article about her in the New Yorker from 2010. Marina Abramovic on her lovers and her critics. Now, this was an interesting article. I'm not going to go into it now. I actually clicked on this and I read it because this was written just before the spirit cooking stuff came out as a result of the Podesta letters release, in which we read that Marina Abramovic had been in touch with Tony Podesta asking about if John Podesta would join her at her spirit cooking dinner. And all sorts of various other references. And then internet sleuths looked into what spirit cooking exactly was, and I'm not going to repeat all of that here, but it's definitely something ritualistic with satanic overtones. So why was she inviting two high-level Democratic Party operatives big in the Hillary Clinton campaign? Why was she inviting them to her spirit cooking dinner? It's a question that is worthy of asking, and nobody has really answered it. As with so many things related to Pizzagate, they just say that it's been debunked, but they don't address anything, and this is par for the course. But this article on her lovers and her critics in this case are not what became her critics just a few weeks later. So that was a kind of interesting snapshot on Marina Abramovic at that particular moment before she became this figure of controversy. Thanks be to WikiLeaks for that. Marina Abramovic, New York Times, news about Marina Abramovic, archival articles, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and so the rest, Marina Abramovic wins Spanish Art Prize. Ooh, boy. Yeah. And this is recent, 2021. And I bet there's no mention there of anything. And that was what was extraordinary before. That was what was really, really fascinating before, was that all of these articles just were trying to basically ignore everything that showed up. I mean, in this obviously curated, algorithmic effort at censoring, quote unquote, fake news. It was obviously meant to just give the impression that, oh, Marina Abramovic, she's just some avant-garde artist. And you see here, most of this other stuff is just, when Marina Abramovic dies, MIT Press, I don't know what that's about. It doesn't have a date on it either. Path to self-improvement, according to Marina Abramovic. Is she going to be someone? Is she someone to look to for improving oneself? This witchy, satanic, spirit cook, sketchy individual with connections in various high places and a penchant for satanic ritualistic performance art, including self-torture, cutting herself in front of other people, cutting open cakes that look like human beings, all sorts, along with a bunch of celebrities, all sorts of just freaky stuff, and none of it is talked about here. You scroll down, you don't know anything about Marina Abramovic. You scroll down, this is, we're on the third level, going to the fourth level now. And it's just kind of 4 life lessons from performance artist Marina Abramovic. The artist is present. Okay. November 2020. So again, some recent stuff, but the recent stuff doesn't make any reference to any kind of controversy, and if it does, it's just these weirdo, kooky, right-wing conspiracy theorists. It doesn't take any of the reasonable questions that are made concerning her seriously. It simply dismisses them. All right, and so on. So some of these are newer, some of these are older. Harvard Business Review. This is from 2016. An interview. Marina Abramovic Institute. What to make of Marina Abramovic, the godmother of spirit cooking? They're not going to call her that. Sticking pins in herself, cutting off her clothes, gashing her holes, cut your finger, eat the pain, all that freaky stuff. So you see, you keep scrolling and scrolling, you'll get no indication. Marina Abramovic and Ule move the art world to tears. So you'd get the impression that she's just this hoity-toity artist who runs in these artist circles, and that's all she is, and she's not at all this figure of controversy connected to unsavory elites, including musicians like Lady Gaga and Deborah Harry and Jay-Z, and also connected to unsavory political operatives with a penchant for pornographic art featuring the eroticization of child endangerment, like good old Tony Podesta and good old John Podesta. Whew. Nope. She's just an artist. That's what you get from a curated internet. There you go. Marina Abramovic enhances her brand. See? That's all. She's just got a brand. She's just off doing her thing, being a performance artist. So I hope this showcases again the curation of the internet and the censorship, the algorithmic censorship of those who attempt to organize the internet in every search engine, but most particularly Google. And look, we're on level number 6. Still nothing about spirit cooking. Still nothing about any kind of controversy. No mention of any of these things. That's how they would like us to think about Marina Abramovic.